So, good morning, everyone. I'm Smitha from MS Ramaya Institute of Technology, Bangalore. My paper title is Evaluating Machine Learning Algorithm for Detecting DDoS Attacks, which is a survey paper. Um, today, these are the agendas of today's presentation. First, we go through the introduction. As all elements of an IT industries are expanding, including the bandwidth, storage processing speed. As a result, there are more cyber threats and attacks. Where cyber threats are the major concern for the businesses and organizations across the globe, where the cyber criminals utilizes or wanted to utilize all the resources that are present in a computer devices or the networks of a machine by throwing an attack like DOS and DDoS attacks. Where we need to secure our computer devices or the network or the resources that are present in our devices. And the proposed work provides the security by covering the works and utilizes the framework based on the blockchain, deep learning, and machine learning, and also the cryptographic algorithms. It also aims to investigate the application of machine learning and deep learning algorithm for DDoS attack detections in SDN. The next is a problem statement. Where the convolutional network architectures as such faces the challenges in detecting the DDoS attacks, since the network informations and the controls are decentralized, where hence the machine learning and deep learning methods for detecting the DDoS attack seems to be the most reliable method, particularly when it comes to correctly identifying the non-malicious traffics. Uh, Hence, this leads to the need to explore the effectiveness and efficiency of using machine learning and deep learning to detect the DDoS attacks. The literature survey includes the detection of DDoS attack using the IoT, deep learning, machine learning, and blockchain technologies, where most of the papers are using the traditional algorithms like random forest, SVM, and boosting algorithms, even though they are giving the best accuracies, which could greatly reduces the service disruption time for the servers. And hence the proposed work utilizes the deep learning algorithms, namely capsule network, for the utilization of an attack identification through detection of an features of the attacks, and also the present are lacking of an authentication, where the unauthorized users can also access to the network and uh, uh, taken the resources that are that are available in the system. Uh, this is a proposed model where it has three layers like user layer, forward layer, and the capsule layer. In the user layer, we have a authentication step using the blockchain and the cryptographic algorithms. In the authentication process, we have considered the ID, passwords, finger veins, and IP addresses, and also the MAC addresses. The authentication process includes three significant steps such as registration, login, and verifications. And the registration process includes the information about the devices like devices, which is IP addresses and the MAC addresses. And the user need to log in using the ID, passwords, and the finger veins. After completing the registration process, the hash code is generated. The hash code is generated for the user using the cryptographic algorithm like SHA-256 algorithm, and that hash code generated need to be encrypted, and that is encrypted using the ECC algorithm, and that is stored in the blockchain. After the encryption, the user need to log in through the authentication data such as ID and password. After the user has logged in, the keys generated that has been compared with the encrypted key. If both the keys are matching, then that the user is authorized. If it is mismatched, then the user is unauthorized. After the authentication process, we have proceeded with the user flow classification to differentiate the type of traffic as normal, malicious, and suspicious. This user flow classification is functional through the utilization of an capsule network algorithms using features such as destination port address, source port address, destination IP address, and the source IP addresses, where the capsule network algorithm is deployed for the classification process to detect the features. Where the appropriate flows, if the flow is appropriate, then that is being served. If the flow is not appropriate or it is a illegitimated flows, then the packet is being dropped and blocked. While completing the user flow classification process, we have incorporated the a technique called MTD, which is the moving target defense, as a protecting technique. This technique is functioned to create the virtual uh, IP address for the device, where through that attackers cannot easily attack the devices. The attacker may feel difficulty to attack the devices using the virtual IP address. This is a model architecture. This is a partial outcome of an proposed architecture where we have taken the features that selected are the login data count, etc. And this is a confusion matrix, and random forest and the SVM algorithms, when comparing the random forest, is giving the best accuracy. And the conclusion, the study have achieved the user authentication for the elimination of an unauthorized request, mainly using the cryptographic algorithms, and to reduce the rate of malicious congestions in the networks. To enhance the attack detection rate, we have performed the user flow classification process to eliminate the malicious requests from the normal and the suspicious requests through the deployment of deep learning and machine learning based first level intrusion detection. Thank you.